Okay, hopefully streaming. This is another test here. Although I have a task that I'm going to do in mind. Target for 20 minutes. I want to see how the quality of this works. I upped the quality a little bit just to see if we can still handle it. I see the CPU is going pretty high here. So, oh yeah, and we're seeing some drop frames. I don't know whether that was a good idea or not. We'll see how the test ends up going here. But things are still responsive, at least on my end. But I noticed last time that yeah, the resulting video that was streamed up had places where, you know, it was frozen for a little bit, although the audio was fine. But okay, so my task is yeah, you can actually open up notebooks in VSCode, but I don't have them configured to actually run here. So I suspect that we have to get the right kernel. So I haven't read on this. So if I was to actually keep this video, people might see how the sausage is made here. I would actually go about this stuff. I haven't noticed this before. I probably have to enable some extensions. I hope that extension would allow me to use the running Docker container and the kernels inside the container, so we could use the same kernel. Right? So let's go ahead and try that. Yeah, the CPU's been pretty high here, so I don't know if this is working or not. We're about 2 minutes into the video so far, and it's showing some drop frames and things. So let's look at the suggested extension and what that does. So there's a Jupyter extension. If we enable the extension, so it actually gets installed in the dev container. So we've got Jupyter, cell tags, a bunch of extensions. I got installed from that. So yeah, so we have to select a kernel. So yeah, I guess we could do the existing Jupyter server here. And we need the URL of the running Jupyter server. So I don't know if I'll be able to just copy my URL of my running server here, but it is this. So I don't know if that's the right thing in this context, because it's actually running on the URL inside the Docker container might be different. I can look at the ports here, and before I try this, let me just look at something here. So if we look at the output on the ports here, it's at localhost 888. So maybe I could maybe try that. So copy the local address and see if that's the right thing to do here. So we're actually using so HTTP. So this doesn't hurt. I'm just going to do that. Oh, password. Yeah. So need that again. Grab the find the token and grab it. Where is it? Okay, well, I think I got something, so alright, so let's see what we got here. Going back, I've been monitoring the stream too much, so yeah, I mean, I still see the drop frames are going up, but not too bad. I mean, CPU is pretty high on my system, but it's been fine for me doing stuff. So, let me look at that real quickly here. So basically, OBS is taking up 2 CPUs doing stuff here. So I don't know how it's doing that, but but it's the only thing. So again, I mean, GNOME shell doesn't go crazy when I'm using the Nouveau driver. So I don't know if that's what was the real, or why this seems to be doing something. I wasn't able to do this before. So. Okay, let's continue on. So, can we run all here? Let's see what happens if I do a run all. So it fell off on here. Yeah, so why is that? I mean, for that to work, it has to have the Python path set. But we were explicitly setting the path. Let's see here. So how do we add a new cell in this interface here? Also, I might want to, probably really want to change, I wish I could change the theme. So let's change it back to like modern here. It might be easier to see when we're streaming to use this. Well, wow, it's really bright, or at least in my environment here. At least it kind of looks like a notebook now. I'm used to using light theme, I guess, for notebooks. So yeah, if I want a new cell plus add code cell, okay, I guess that's what I want. So what is in my sys.path? It's workspace assignment source. So that should find the assignment, I think, right? I don't know why. I had a couple of other things on the path. Yeah, it looks like it should have the assignment source. Is that the right path, or is it somewhere else? So let me see. Workspaces, assignment 01. Yeah, we've got the assignment utils. I wonder why that failed. So we appended the path, and we tried to import the file there. And I can see it. Let's see here, so let me try it. Module name is assignment utils. I meant that one. Yeah, you can pick up and move cells around. Actually, that's easier than notebooks, right? No. Why is that? I mean, I think, let me check. So I think we do set up the Python path. So that's what normally works in the environment here. So we can do things like this. Yeah, that should have worked. It's not working anymore. Okay, almost not using port run new test. Why can't I find the module here? We seem to be in the right environment. So let's try another notebook. So well, we've always got oh yeah, I thought we were running that usually, but yeah, one thing that this test might not be fair of is I'm not really doing anything. I'm not using a lot of CPU on the Python and stuff, so all the CPU is being used by the OBS Studio for the streaming, so it is using quite a bit. It's using almost 2 full CPUs, it looks like, in order to do these settings here. So we'll see if the quality went up or not. So what? Well, yeah, it's worth the 11-minute mark here. I'm going to have to stop pretty soon. I mean, this should be relatively easy. This should be a setting. So looks like it should work to me because I see. Oh, no, it's not right. How did this get in here? Well, when I ended that path, oh, okay, dot source. So that's there, but there's one here. I don't know where this is coming from. Assignment 1 instead of the actual name of the workspace. So we need to check that out. So I wonder what happened though if I were to append. So that seems to normally work when I do it in other places. I see that here, but so if I was to do get this into our Python path, to spell it right, and actually fix it. Got that in there now, like an absolute to the correct location. Yeah, so that makes it happy. I wonder why that doesn't work like it normally does. Okay, I'm going to punt that problem. We would have to get these fixed, but I think I can probably. If I just hard code in a path here, I can probably actually, or at least get past the cell anyway, so. So if we put that in there, we get rid of these other cells that we created. So how do you delete a cell? Debug cell, I can run it, oh there, I can delete it. Okay, I save the notebook here. You save a notebook, just do a Control-S or I'll save, I suppose. Okay, let's try rerunning the whole cell here. I wonder, one thing I'd be missing is I always like to have the outline. So for me, that would jump to my sections of my notebook. So yeah, I wonder if there's a way to see the, what do they call it, the Jupyter extensions. Oh yeah, there's an outline. Oh, nice. I don't know if this were, it was a little bit buggy sometimes in, when we're in the Jupyter lab, so. Okie doke, well, let's try running on. So yeah, we got past that. Running unit tests, ran, my modified version of this ran the second unit test. Takes a little bit of time since they're actually both inefficient. We're doing the recursive things. And then, is it easy for me to tell if the whole notebook ran? See, I didn't show those indicators out here, I don't think. Maybe I'll rerun that again. But yeah, it looks like the whole thing ran. So, like these tests have errors are shown failing. Ran through tests. 3 errors. Alright, but yeah, everything ran. Let me run it again. There's one more thing I kind of wanted to see. But yeah, we're at over the 16-minute mark. But that's pretty successful. I haven't done, I mean, the only caveat on this is I really didn't do anything that's using a lot of CPU. So I'm going to run all again. So yeah, instead of the star like I'm used to, I guess that means that it's pending for the cell to run. And yeah, I don't see the status on the outline up here. So, but yeah, I did run it. So let's go ahead and save. Interesting. I wonder, one last test here, because I wanted to go to the 20-minute mark. I'm a little bit shy of that. So, if I open back up Jupyter Hub, so I guess I need to open up the nohub.out file again, so I can control click on it. I should probably fix this too. I mean, there's probably a lot easier way to do this than getting students to figure this out here. So let's go back over to here though. And look at the notebook inside of here. So yeah, it is reflecting the stuff that I just did, so nice. Okay. Not bad. I have to remember. So I might mention that in class. I don't know if that's an important thing, but yeah, I mean, a lot of students jump right to that. So we just have to get the notebook running, just get the kernel selected correctly from there. So yeah, for me, just installing the recommended extensions seem to be able to do it. Although maybe I should have selected a different kernel when I did that. I wonder if I did the existing Jupyter server, if I wouldn't have had that problem that I had before. So, but yeah, I hadn't paid attention, and we got a lot of stuff in the extensions in the container running locally. Jupyter cell tags, key maps, notebook renders, slideshows. All right. So yeah, we're cut up on 20 minutes here, so we did use lots of CPU, 513 drop frames total at this point. So let's go ahead and stop the stream right at the 20-minute mark and see how we did. I'm going to go back to my titles and then stop. Test. I want to test the output is muted when I have the titles up, so end recording.